Hello YouTube, and welcome to another Let's Play Gacha Memories, day number 3. As you remember from yesterday, we met with a little bit of problem. One, we got attacked. So we're gonna see how we are when we wake up. And also apparently we're gonna meet with Miss Osuko. Because in the last chapter we did talk about meeting her. So yeah. And also hello anime aliens. Because I usually put these on that social media website. And now it's not late. It's actually kind of early. But midday. It's currently 1:49 p.m. And don't know why I'm yawning for some reason. But either way, let's continue on. And also, on the day 2 scene, the second choices we had, which the first one, we actually learn a little bit more about Cuckoo if we were to talk to the girls. So pretty much that part, you learn more about the other person. But on the second one, the second part of that, where we met with Naomi, I think, yeah, Naomi, we just skipped over with the little whole home thing and just went right into battle. So let's take a look at day 3. I slowly opened my eyes, feeling much better than I was yesterday. As I tried to desperately cling to the memories of the pleasant dreams I had, I slowly get up from my bed and stretch, yawning loudly. Yeah, I have those kind of things. But I wound up getting forced to wake up because, well, for starters, I kinda sleep in for a little bit longer amount of time. So, yeah. I was winced slightly from soreness. I looked down at my body, and sure enough, the bruises were still there. Although, thankfully, they're less dark now. So even a great healing magic did not cure those bruises. Ouch. And let me drag that up. I ignored them for the moment as I tried to shake the sleepiness from my body. By the gods, how long did I sleep? Wow. By the gods. Really? Either way, I take my cell phone and turn it on. Holy, 4 a.m.? It's very, very early. I never woke up that early before. When exactly did I sleep anyway? Well, no wonder I feel so better now. I must have slept more than I had in ages. Wow. In my school days, I usually wake up at 4. I shake my head and head to the shower. If I'm going to stay awake, I might as well get myself ready for the day. Yeah, you do not want to go back to sleep. When I came back, I found that my cell phone had 2 new messages. I checked it out and found sigh and shake my head before smiling. Like always, I reply to the early messages and just say that I was tired and went to sleep early yesterday. Well, you were tired and you did fought, so yeah, you tend to be a little bit tired and go to sleep early. Then he told me to not overwork at school, and Nelly told me to take better care of my health. I don't want to worry them, so I left out the strange battle that occurred yesterday. Really? Really? Why not tell Looney? She's the creator of the whole freaking universe. So you should have tell her about the battle and see if she knows anything. But nope, you just left that part out. Even if that would worry them, you know full well that it will come back and bite you in the arse. On that note, I remember Mrs. Suko asking me to visit her when I saw her yesterday. Apart from it being unusual for some student to say something like that, it made me curious about what she could do. Maybe she just wants to have a chance. So, it's been a long time since I last talked with her. Oh God, she's a goddess, man. She's the goddess of light. I should go see her, and projects are not busy well recently. Yes, you should. Otherwise, I will come up there and pimp slap you in the face. I take the ring off my finger and turn it back to this sword form. Its warmness coursing through my body. Teleport, shrine of light. And of course, the usual. The world disappeared in a swirl of colors. Opening my eyes and clearing myself of dizziness, I look around. The same I did it. I managed to get to her shrine without trouble. Although, is she even awake? I should have thought about that before coming in here. Mrs. Suko's shrine is bright as always, glowing with a soft golden light. Try that down a little. It was so soothing. I could feel myself relaxing just by bathing in the golden glow. The sky is like an aurora borealis. I hope I said that correctly. Swirling colors everywhere, as far as the eye can see, but they too emit a soft glowing light. As if I remember correctly, she once told me that her shrine is located in the center of the sun of my home universe. Wait, what? It's located in the center of the sun? How is that even possible to be alive within that? Sheesh. Looney, you're thinking about the sun, the whole thing is a little bit cuckoo. And I had to say that. Either way, I nearly had a fit when she told me that, considering we fought her cracked itself in there, but she told me that her existence there somehow prevents the sun heat and brightness from destroying the shrine and any visitor. Oh. The aurora I see on the sky is actually a barrier. Oh. So she creates a barrier to protect any visitor and the shrine itself from being destroyed. That's strange. After the corruption incident, she told me in well, I cannot say that. I cannot even pronounce it. But she used to have several shrines in Asian countries, and even had several Kitsune maidens acting as her shrine maidens. She was forced to move to the sun because people stopped believing in her, and her shrine maidens vanished one by one. Oh my god. That's the way the world works. It's changed every single day. And let's continue on. Indeed, the shrine is deserted and barely in any shape to hold a goddess. While still beautiful, Mrs. Suko herself could only do so much. So I don't really feel like a ghost shrine. Reflecting on this makes me feel even worse about not visiting those last weeks. No matter, I'm in there, so I can at least keep her company. I walk up the stairs leading to the entrance of the shrine. A dusty donation box is in there. It's completely empty, and it doesn't seem to have gotten any visitors recently. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty guilty right now. The whole reason she got corrupted was because of her bitterness from being abandoned. I promised to not do the same to her, and I do intend to keep that promise as long as I live. I take out my wallet and pull out several dollar bills. All of them. In fact, being the summoner has its perks, and one of them is taking out bounties in exchange for money, which really actually converts into dollars for me. If you hunt enough and convert those to dollars, you would pretty much be the richest person in the world. That way I don't have a part-time job. Because of this, I need to take some money from my account later. Mrs. Suko is my friend. She deserves this. I put the bills inside the empty donation box. I close my eyes and pray. I pray for with my kind heart. I already know what I'm gonna pick. Not good fortune, but almost thought I was pressing good fortune. This may be weird. This may be a weird request, but what I wish the most currently is that you, Mizuko-sama, can be happy. To know that you are not alone and to be able to enjoy your life. To have fun like you always have. I close my eyes and make my wish from the bottom of my heart. Oh? I turn around and the sound of a voice. I see Mrs. Suko standing there, looking at me with big, emotive eyes and a red face. I can see tears forming next to her eyes. Like I said, with my kind heart, I would take whatever good option I could. Although, if you remember from my first episode of this, where I knock louder, because I also have a knowledge of that she deserved privacy. So if I just pop up in there and she doing something else, no. Oh, good morning, Mrs. Suko. Mrs. Suko? I found myself suddenly being embarrassed by the beautiful fox goddess. She is clutching me rather tightly. I can feel her body pressing against mine. Wow. She is trembling and I'm getting embarrassed. Her fluffy ears are rubbing against my face and I know I called you here. I was just missing someone to talk to. I just wanted a nice normal chat. I never expected you to do that all the time. Nobody ever just wished for my happiness before. That's the nicest thing anyone ever did to me. I was like, you should have just called me, and then we would hang out like usual. Now look at me. I am emotional, crying, embarrassing, and happy. Let me grab my water bottle. Because my throat is a little bit dry. Who doesn't like a good drink of water? I hugged her back. I don't know if my wishing such a thing will make her so emotional. I guess I know it will make her stop being a little later. But if she is happy, then that is okay. Exactly, my friend. Sorry, I was feeling guilty about not seeing you lately. I kinda wanted to make up for it somehow. She rubbed her head against my neck once more time, before slowing and snatching herself from me. She rubbed her face against her kimono. Sheesh, I cannot speak at all recently. Against her kimono, and then look at me. You didn't have to go so far, but I do for you. But I do care for you, Mizuko. Bop. Bop. What? Is that a sound effect or reaction? Well, that's a sound effect because really? That's a weird thing to say. She poked my nose with one of her tails. It smells good. Okay. First off, Bob was a sound effect. 2, that's kind of creepy if you smell someone's a fox tail and think it smells good. Although I kind of understands why. But if someone whipped their hair against your face and it smells good, would you? You should be careful, Raymundo. Saying those sort of things. It's a perfect way to make sure someone will never let you go, you know. I can feel myself blushing at her words for some reason. Wow. Now that took a weird change of of the theme of the story. What I mean was, look at your face, you're so red. Mrs. Tsuko. Now she is teasing me. I needed that. I'm feeling better now. I can see that. You didn't have graphics yet, did you? I shake my head, and before I know it, she takes hold of my arms. Come on inside, then. I'll prepare something. Then I drag to the box then. Mrs. Zuko pulling my nose closer herself. She seems to be in a good mood. I'm glad I made that wish then. Of course you should. Oh my god. Mrs. Zuko made a simple graphics for both of us. Right now we're sitting in her temples for... Oh my god, why? Looney put these very hard to pronounce words. For not gonna try to pronounce that. Which overlooks a small forest behind her house. And if there is anything I have to say about it, is that it is delicious. The tea is sweet and warm. The onigiri is simple but so tasty. What were you about to say about the forest? Is it delicious? Is it about the forest? Or is it about the tea? Or probably something else. I let out a pleasant sigh as I savored the taste of the food. I take a sip of my tea and sigh again. I'm in heaven. Thank you. I don't normally get the chance to cook for someone, so to know I'm not so rusty feels good. I don't think you're rusty at all. I'd love to sample more of your cooking, Mrs. Suko. What is that? You want me to cook for you every day? Is that it? Oh, wow. I wouldn't mind, but I would like to cook sometimes. So yeah, I look at her with a confused expression for a while, before it clicks. I begin to panic. Wow. It really took you a while to figure that out. When it took me 1 second to realize what she wanted. What she meant. No, that is not what I mean. I mean, it's not that I want to. No, wait, that is not it. You're over the place, man. You need to get straight. Oh, that's not gonna straight. Like, like, focus on the objective. You're so easy to tease, Raimundo. Well, I'm not that easy to tease in real life, because I'm kind of aware of my surroundings. Of course, I'm being teased again. Let's see. First off, you were teased by Looney and Ellie. Now you're being teased by Mrs. Suko. And don't know if that is something I should be proud of. And I just realized I could have done that to get rid of that a little bit. But either way, yeah, laugh at my expression. Laugh at my expense, not expression. Sheesh, I'm over the place now. Despite my words, I'm still smiling. I'm having fun talking with her, even if she occasionally likes to tease me. Besides, her laugh is cute. This kind of sounds like oh! God damn it, I need to stop yawning. It's kind of sounds like a fox yipping about. Well, she is a fox, after all. Hey, what are you doing these past days? Well, not much really. Also hanging about school, home, and Looniverse, the same as usual, although I don't know if I should mention about the abnormal release or not. I don't want to worry Mrs. Suko. Although what? Well, some rumors are circling around on Earth, people disappearing, and strange sightings. Mrs. Suko seemed to frown for a moment before smiling again. I see, are you going to get involved? She asked this with slightly concern in her voice. She knows I'm strong, but can't seem to let herself not be concerned for my well-being. I smiled at her. I don't know. Not yet. I normally would go and try to solve such an issue as quick as I can, but I don't have enough information about it yet. She nods her head at me and looks forward to the forest, seemingly in in contemplation. I really cannot speak words today. Yay! And I got something in my eye. Great. Know that whatever you decide, I'll support you, Fairwindle. Bye. Know you are strong. Stronger than me. I still prefer if my friend was still in one piece. And they're on their next visit. I smiled at that, but also had to suppress a grimace. My body's full of bruises, and they haven't healed yet. Even with healing magic, I don't want to worry Mrs. Suko, so I stay shut about them. She seemed to notice my sudden concern, but she is waving one of her tails in front of me. Raimundo, are you alright? Oh yeah, I'm fine. I was just rotting about it for a little while, but I'm fine. She frowned at me again, although this time was more of a pout. I can't have you being depressed near me. I'm supposed to make you shine with happiness. Oh my god. Huh? To me, tell me of something I can do for you, anything to cheer you up. She is enthusiastic all of a sudden. I think she wants to repay me for the donation. But what should I ask? Well, there is something I always want to do with her. Oh my god. Just for the lulz, I want to do this. Well, there is something I always wanted to do. She looked at me with anticipation. I'm getting nervous. Yeah, I'm getting nervous of the ads popping up all of a sudden. Can I touch your tail? That's like, wow. Dot. And what up with that weird face expression on Mrs. Zuko's face, as you could see? What? She looks at me with a blank gaze. Oh no, did I do something wrong? What did I say about being careful with what you say? She is red in the face and is now looking to the side. It's really cute, but I think I stepped a little out of line there. Sorry, oh, I feel something soft in my lap. I look down to see a shiny, well-groomed golden tail with a white tip. Well, if it will make you feel better. Wow, babe. It's so soft. Woo. Oh my god. What the hell is up with this whole visual novel? So squishy and fluffy, and it smells so good. I was about to leave. This actually feels good. Wow. Oh my god. I can't resist it. For some reason I just feel close to Mrs. Zuko today. After witnessing her being so emotional earlier, the simple act of putting her tail feels rather intimate. I can't help it. I gently cuddle the fluffy appendage. Yep. Yeah. That is a little too much, isn't it? God, sorry, Mrs. Zuko. I got carried away. Wow. Oh. It's okay. I don't really mind it. Both of us sat in an awkward silence, although I didn't stop petting her fluffy tail, and she continued letting out purr-like sounds of contentment. If you got a little carried away, then why you keep on doing it? Hey, Raymundo. She called my name out softly. If you do want to get yourself involved with that instant dimension, then if you come to me for help, I'd gladly do it for you. Although I may... Is everything alright? Her voice is so soft, I couldn't hear what she said. She giggles to herself for some reason and shakes her head. Nothing, don't worry about it. Whatever you decide, I'll respect your decision. Oh my god! What the hell is up with this whole story? Oh my god. I cannot believe this is happening. Our main protagonist apparently can't have a harem of his own. And like in every other special anime, if you know what I mean, the main character always winds up having a harem right behind him. Or beside him. Either way. I look at her for a moment and just nod. After that, both of us fell in a comfortable silence, with me gently petting her tail and gently enjoying each other's company. It left me with a quite intimate feeling in relation with Mrs. Suko. I feel like we're closer than before now. Eventually I left, and the expression on Mrs. Suko's face as she waved me goodbye gave me a good feeling inside. And here goes. I'm gonna speak through this a little bit faster, so here goes. The world is swirling, all colors seen and unseen, stretching all around for countless miles in this void between existence and non-existence. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Can't think straight. Everything is fading away. Ugh. I fall to my knees. On my knees. The instant I arrive back on my destination, nausea and dizziness coursing through my whole body. I tremble as I take breaths of air. Feeling my body getting damp with sweat. What in the world was that? And back to normal. I was just coming back from visiting Mrs. Suko. I was in high spirits, and I think there should be a tea. I thought nothing wrong was going to happen. This certainly didn't happen when I teleported to her place. Ugh, I can't even begin to explain what happened. I was suddenly in a place, not quite there, like I was in a dream, except it felt like my whole body was squished into a pancake, and that is not even the worst of it. Oh my god. Wait, don't tell me you went to two-dimensional. I tried to maintain my calm and take deep breaths. The worst part was the presence. Something unholy lived there. It was like something was trying to mess up my soul, trying to warp me into something I wasn't. Ugh. I winced the wounds I received yesterday suddenly burning up uncomfortably. I took off my shirt to take a look at them. They are red now, although thankfully not deeply so. They look more like sunburns than anything else. Well, I have a theory. One, you went to a shrine, which is a holy place, and the place you went during teleportation is unholy, by your words. So I guess they were burned because they went to a holy place. Ow. Sheesh. That hurt. I can feel the nausea and dizziness passing. So I slowly get up. I take my phone out and check the time. It says 7:20. I still have time to get myself ready for school. Wait, one moment there. When you woke up, it was 4. When you got back, it was 7:20. So the time between that, when you were home, and you got back, is a total of 3 hours and 20 minutes. Although I'm gonna lowball it and place it at 3 hours because, well, he did say he was getting ready. So probably like 3 hours and 10 minutes. And that's just me lowballing it. Darn it, I can think more about this later. For now, I should take a bath. I sweated a lot thanks to this. As I was preparing for my school uniform, however, I noticed the little gadget Louie gave me in my pocket. Out of curiosity, I turned it on. Ducky. Again, I just dropped my phone. The little gadget lit up. A small map of the town appeared, and Chibi Looney appeared. She said, "We are in your house," with a smile. The device is supposedly able to tell whatever place we are in, right? Okay. So the Chibi Looney smiled and said, "We're in your house." Either A, Looney wanted to be in your house, and that just made her dreams accomplished, or B, that how she usually is. I shake my head. I'm not going to use teleportation at this time. Best to leave it for later, but this is a good idea. If at least to try to know what in the world that place is. After I take a shower and get myself ready for school, I put the UGPS inside of my pocket and set up it for yet another day at school. Hopefully that was the last weird things to happen today. And you just jinxed yourself, man. Let me check the time. Oh my god, is this gonna be another long one? I don't want it to be. Oh man, better as well get comfortable. Thankfully, I managed to arrive without incident, so I think I can look forward to a normal day of classes. Even so, I'm still a little paranoid. I fidget with the ring on my left hand, a habit I pick up since I started concealing the sword in that form. I shake my head. It's not the time to think about such stuff. I head inside the building. Hey, Raimundo! Oh, great. I tended to. I turned my head to see Naomi waving at me. Hey, Raimundo, good morning. Good morning, senpai. Did something happen? She did quite call me out of nowhere rather loudly, too, as I can see some students looking at us. Oh, wow. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a rumor about you and Naomi being, if you know what I mean. She looks at a little sheepish. God damn it! At me when she noticed that, but doesn't lose her composure. I was wondering, would you mind helping me out at the council after class? Huh, sure. It's not like I have anything compromised for later. I can help you out, senpai. Thanks a lot, Raimundo. I mean it. See you later. Don't be late for class. With that, she dashed towards the building, abruptly stopping just short of the entrance, likely because of the no running on the halls. You mean no running in the halls policy? She seemed honestly happy at me, accepting to help her out, and she looked really expectant and anxious when she asked, I wonder if something happened? I shook my head. I asked her earlier if she learns I was late because I started broadling, she will whack me into the sky. I better get going. Wow. Whack into the sky. It's a home run by the looks of it. After classes, I decided to head over to the council room as soon as I could, but both because I don't want to get whacked and because I say I would help her out. I walked through the corridors, lingering students still hanging out and about, either because of club activities or simply to talk with each other. I didn't see either Cuckoo or Aioli around, so they must have either gone home or gone to swimming club for Aioli or the basketball club for Cuckoo. As I arrived on the third floor corridor, where the council room is, I noticed it deserted. Well, good time as any to try the little thing out, I suppose. I take UGPS out of my pocket. Ducky. I need to see about changing that password. Anyway, the screen flickers on map and a chibi loony appears and screams. She is saying, You're at school, study hard, while the map is displaying my current position as a red dot on the map. Huh? Somehow the device managed to map out the entire school plant, and I hope it doesn't map out that ad. Even with little icons displaying important facilities, kinda look like a video game app. I already know that the council room is just a few rooms from where I am, but I decided to test the gacha. Take me to the council room. Surprisingly, the chippy loonies salutes the map covers the screen, and I can see a line being drawn, showing me where to go. Just like a real GPS, I followed the line, and without fail, I arrived at the front of the council room. Curiously enough, as I move to shut the device off, I can see some strange red static on the screen map. On the school map, it hovers over where some unused classrooms are. I stared at it for a moment before shaking my head. I'll look at this later. For now, I should go help Naomi. Go help Naomi out. Ow. Raymond, I'm glad you came. Glad you came. Good gun. When I entered, she was slumped against her desk, a pile of paper in front of her, but as soon as she saw me, she brightened. Considering poor senpai must be working too hard again. Good afternoon, senpai. I did say I would help, right? Yes, you did. Thanks, I mean it. No one showed up. I thought I would be left alone again, but thanks for coming for me. I gave a smile to her. Before sitting in one of the chairs around the council table, she began to sort papers out. As you can guess, Raymond, this is paperwork we have to do. We normally have both council members and less work than this to do, but thanks to the curfew, there's reduced class time and reduced club times until either the police catches the culprit or the disappearance. Stop. I freeze. The disappearance. I completely forgot that the people were disappearing left and right thanks to those weird incidents. Did what happened to me also happen to normal people? Hopefully not. As you can guess, this means a lot of work for both for us and for the school. Although thankfully ours is just sort things out with the clubs, such as exhibition matches being rescheduled for sport clubs and changes of cultural events for cultural clubs. We have to make sure nothing clashes with each other. It's a mess. What happened to other council members? They're ditching work. That is what that is what they are doing. She grimaces a little. Okay, if you're part of the student council, then you ought to work, not stitch. Sorry, that part of me got angry again. Got angry at that. I'm still going to whack them over the head for it though. It's alright, senpai. I'm here for you after all. Yeah, I know for that. Sorry for that. Let's get started, shall we? The earlier we win, the earlier we leave. As well, as we begin working on the frankly boring paperwork, my mind starts to wander. Naomi was pretty depressed when I saw her, but at the moment she saw that I showed up, she brightened considerably. Maybe she asked other people, and they didn't show up. Actually, if anything, she seemed lonely, almost resigned to work alone. In that case, I'm glad I stopped by, if at least to give her a hand. Does this pile ever end? What? What would someone want a chainsaw for? Denied. Wow, a chainsaw. Why would anyone want a chainsaw? This state clashes with this other. I put them into the clashing folder. Now, looking at Naomi, I can see that she is working as diligently as ever. Her pile of finished paperwork is being bigger than mine, but I can also see the signs of fatigue appearing on her. I myself am starting to wear down. Well, mentally at least. Paperwork is way too boring. Of course it is. It's paperwork. Well, I think we did well for today, she says, abruptly surprising me. I look at her, and then at her desk. Most of the paperwork is gone, but there is still a small pile left. Most of mine is gone as well, though an amount that is still bigger than hers. Already? She nods her head at me. Yes, contrary to popular belief, I'm not a slave driver. I know when to stop for the day. I can tell she is joking, but how many people really believe that about her? This makes me worried. Well, just leave that pile here. I'll finish it tomorrow. Hopefully there will at least be someone there. Of course I will offer to help. I can't really leave her alone just like that, can I? After seeing her stump out earlier, leaving Naomi to mostly do it by herself would make me feel bad. Hey, Senpai, how about I help you out tomorrow, too? Wait, what? Really? And she's blushing. Great. She's blushing at me. She looks very surprised at my offer. I guess she doesn't get people wanting to help her out that too much. Yes, I don't mind. I already said I would help you out after all. Oh, I don't know what to say. You don't really have to, you know. I can take care of it. Nonsense, senpai. I don't mind. Besides, it would make your work easier, wouldn't it? She averted her eyes from mine, but she still has a smile on her face, like she is trying to contain herself from being too excited. Well, alright then, Raimundo. I'll be counting on you tomorrow. Same time as today, don't be late. I smiled and nodded at her. Her good humor infectious. Both of us makes our last preparations go home. We ended up walking together for a while, talking about random things from the latest movies to schoolwork. Rather soon we had to go our separate ways because our houses were at opposite ways. We bid each other goodbye. Overall, I think it was a good I, good day. You are only 2 roads away from your house, the Chibi Looney informed me on the GPS. I decided to check it out again, wondering how much it can know of the world around me. So far, the UGPS never failed to give a location. For something, I asked it to point me to the hospitals, schools, shops, landmarks, and even rumored haunted sites without fail. It showed me the locations and even how to get there. For fun, I asked the device to point me to the nearest road to the moon. Looney Jimmy Avatar actually looked at me blankly before showing the message, "The only way to get there is to teleport." It makes me wonder how dead the little thing is, huh? Huh? What is this? I take a look at the map. One of the roads close to me is displaying that same red stain that I saw in the school map. It had disappeared when I checked it again after helping Naomi, but this time, well, let's check it out. I began walking towards the other road, keeping an eye on the map to see if anything changes. The Chibi Looney is telling me, "Hey, the wrong way! That's the wrong way!" But I know in favor of seeing this weirdness. I arrive at the beginning of the road, still outside of the red stain on the map. Strange, I can't see anything weird. I take a step forward to enter the red stain space shown on the GPS. Nothing seems to be happening. Warning: space-time abnormally detected. I see, so that is what those things represent. I look around, the area seems pretty normal, but if it truly was, that strange thing just now wouldn't have happened. I take a look at the GPS. I narrow my eyes at what I see. The whole map, except the road I'm on, is covered in red stain. Chibi Looney, with a serious face, say, "Warning, you are currently in a space-time abnormally. Leave immediately." Now what should I do? If this is anything like last time, the space will either disappear after a while or it will start spawning those weird cubes. Wait a second. Did I pay attention? The area is unusually quiet. Not a single sound can be heard. No cars moving in the distance, nor the sound of either people or animals. Not even the air currents. The only sound I can hear is that of my own breathing. Okay, this is seriously creepy. I don't really feel like buying more of those weird cubes now. Not now, anyway. I take my sword out. I will teleport out of here before things get ugly. I take a look at GPS. It's still saying the warning. Urgently me to get out there. My plane currently teleport my home. Something is wrong, something is wrong, something is wrong. This place. Again. Ugh. It's hard to think. Here. What the heck? I tried to look at the device on my hand. Nope. It says warning. Warning. CXE is equal to 0 to the space located flat space trying to crush us. Retreat. Leave immediately. Flat space? Oh my god. You're gonna be squished like a pancake. Something draws my attention. An unknown coffin looking at me makes me feel ill. I try looking at the device again. The map, everything is covered with by red stains. Location. So, what does that arc? The pain is increasing. I can feel pressure everywhere. Time. The pain is too much. I can't breathe. Leave. Get out. Teleport. 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 Anywhere. I had something in my body is oof. What the? Hey, Raimundo, is that you? Hey, are you alright? Raimundo! I can hear something. Someone calling me. But I'm too weak to say it. Next thing I know, someone picked me up. I look at their face. Oh my god. Huh? Are you alright? What happened to you? I noticed that she put my head on her lap, and I am breathing heavily and sweating, but I can feel that I'm slowly getting better. I don't know. Something went wrong during teleportation. Jeez, you gave me quite a scare appearing out of nowhere like that. I slowly managed to sit up again, and with Lilith's help, I managed to shakily stand up. Hey, are you right? I think I'll be. I just need to get my bearings. Here, this should make you feel better. Shoot. Guessing that was a kiss. Before I realized what she meant by that, Lilith slowly pressed her bodies against mine and gives me a peck on the cheek. I immediately go red. Wow. Lilith, what? Before I finish my sentence, I can feel a wave of vigor running through my body. I feel as if I just woke up from a good night's sleep. All the fatigue and pain I felt from earlier vanished. There, you feel better now? Better indeed. I can't breathe normally now, and the weakness is gone. What do you do? I'm a succubus, you know. That means I can absorb energy, my affection. What few people know, however, is that I can give mine to someone the same way. Wow. I blushed at her. That explains why she did it, but it makes it no less embarrassing. I see. Thanks, She giggles at my face before looking at me with a more serious face. That's how I made from Looney, you know? That means I'm kind of part of her. That means that our feelings are connected in a way. I can tell she got really close to you during the corruption incident. What do you mean? I can feel what she feels, and she can do the same. It's not at the same time, but rather independently. But both of us are likely to feel the same for something, even if our personalities are different. She would be heartbroken if something happened to you, so would I. Even if we only see each other occasionally, that kiss I gave you will only give you energy for an hour or so. After that, you will be exhausted again. She put her hands on my shoulders, trembling slightly. Is she channeling Looney's emotion right now? Or are those her own? No, she said that they feel the same, even if their personalities are different. Yamato, can you tell me what happened? For some reason I can see both her and Looney asking me that. And now I know that those feel as close to me as Looney does. I should have visited her more often, and now that I worried her, it makes me feel guilty. Alright, I'll tell you everything. I told Lilith about the strange things that have been rumored to be happening across my world, as well as strange phenomena I experienced myself, including the fight against the weird cubes. I see. This is quite serious, Raimundo. You should ask Lily about this. I can see where she is coming from, but no, not yet. I feel that this is too much for me to handle. I mean, if I feel that this is too much for me to handle, I'll ask Lily for help. Otherwise, I don't want to give her more trouble. She looks at me with, "Are you an idiot?" face. I'm quite sure I told you, but Looney will be sad if something happens to you, and will Ellie and all other friends you made, including me. Why should I keep this a secret? I wince at her words and look down in shame. Yeah, there's really no reason for me to try and pursue this by myself. What am I thinking? My true reason for that is, I'm not sure I want to get involved with this. What do you mean? This has been happening on Earth, on what I previously thought to be the real world, all the way before the corruption incident. I never think something supernatural could happen there. I mostly live a normal life there, I guess. Look at that, certain that my inner uncertainty is showing. I don't want my normal life to be affected. For some reason, the very thought of something like the corruption incident happening in my world that could corrupt you guys all over again makes me feel ill. Does that mean does that make me a coward? I look down again, feeling the weight of guilt at my shoulders. Here my window. I notice Liz trying to get my attention. I look up at her, smiling. She puts her hands on my shoulders again. There's nothing wrong about feeling the way you do. You already saved us all during the corruption incident, and for that, you are a hero. We are your friends. You can count us, so don't hesitate to call for help, alright? It's what you do, being the legendary summoner. We are here for you. Look, I didn't know she could be so good with words, nor so comforting without making an innuendo or two along the way. Words warm my heart, and I smiled at her. Thanks. You can thank me by getting better, so I can suck that energy I gave you back. What? Of course. It would be Lilith without the flirting. I laugh at her words. Very fun. Hey! Suddenly Lilith is carrying me vital style, and I can feel my face flushing in embarrassment. Now, my cute little summoner, save your energy for later. I will carry you to our love nest so we can have some fun. Oh my god! Wow. She presses my head against her chest for emphasis. It's very comfortable, but what the heck did she just say? Yeah, I really want to be that summoner. What? By that, of course, I mean Looney-san, you dirty boy. I continue gabbing at her, my face red, even as she takes off the ground with the speed of a rocket. That girl, she is shameless I say. And shameless of these ads as well. But then again, she is a succubus. What do you expect? Shut up, me. I open my eyes to see myself in the rather futuristic looking room. How did I get here? Oh. I then remember almost getting squished. Lilith's finding me, telling everything to her, and being carried by her like a princess. I think I passed away sometime after that because I can't remember arriving here, or just being put on the bed. I feel a little sore, but thankfully it doesn't seem to be much. All things considered, just be on the safe side. I look at my bruises again. They seem a little better now, although they still hurt a little. Looking around, I notice that all my stuff is on the table beside the bed I'm on. I take my smartphone to take a look at the time. It's 8:12 p.m. now. I wonder what the other citizens of this house are doing. Well, it won't help me anyway. If I just stay here, I should get up. But first, I should inform someone that I wake up. Tell Ellie or tell Looney. Let's see. Ellie is our closest friend, but Looney is the owner of the house, but I'm going with Ellie. I take my phone inside to send a quick text over to Ellie, as she was the first person who I ever met in this world, as well as someone who I spent a lot of time with. I think I should let her know I'm alright now. After this remind me of what happened 2 days ago, what state Ellie was in because of a nightmare. We had gone through a lot during the corruption incident, and I do think we got rather close, despite her claims to the contrary. As I was thinking about the little companion fairy, the door to the room opened. I was in burst open, and before I could react, I was slammed in the chest by a small fairy with all the speed of a bullet and softness of a marshmallow. What? Ellie? Grandma, are you alright? She was clinging to my shirt and looking at me with very worried, wide eyes and almost fearful expression on her face. I've never seen her so worried about me before in my life. Not even during our most difficult fights. Wow. Alright now, Ellie. Why do you look so upset? You don't know. You almost died. You went to a two-dimensional plane. You almost got squished. She then hit her face on my shirt and started trembling. Meanwhile, I could only look at her and shot. Sure, I saw the warning from the UGPS and could feel that pain, troubled pain, but I never thought I was that close to dying, or maybe I did, and just decided to ignore it. The little fairy clinging to me certainly did not. However, I can see her trembling like she was crying. I'd rather display any true worries concern for my well-being, probably because she knows how strong I am, but I bring my arms and gently wrap them around her tiny frame. She tenses for a moment, but then relaxes. After a minute or two, she looks at me again. You sickle. That doesn't mean you can hug me. Calling me a sickle again. I think she is better now. I guess not, but with how worried you made me, I don't really mind this time. You're not complaining, though. With that said, she actually snuggled herself further into my shirt and relaxed. This is quite intimate, don't you think, Ellie? Well, I don't really mind. I always had a certain fondness for her. Wow. Stuck in a strange fantasy land without being able to talk, she contributed a lot in making my adventure bright with her cheerful disposition and sometimes snarky attitude. She also always somehow manages to guess what I'm thinking to say, which helped a lot during those times. Being fond of her is normal, right? Even as small as she is quite warm. Seeing as she is in my chest, I can't resist and lay my head low. I can smell her hair. It smells good. What are you doing? Your hair smells good. Oh my God! I answer automatically without realizing it. Wow, I can feel my face flushing because of that. You are a sicko, you know that? And he smells sweat. Sorry, I was returning from school and that happened, which made me sweat. Geez, it's alright, I prefer you smelling nicer, but I don't really care right now. She said something incredibly embarrassing just now. There is a really nice atmosphere going on. Well, if you don't mind staying like this, it's nice. Don't get the wrong impression, I'm just Ellie. She looks at me with glittering eyes, like she wants to say something, but finds it hard to say. Hey, Rondo, would you think it was strange if I told you oh, you two are so cute like that. Ah, you sicko! Ellie went and fled the room, her face red like a tomato. I myself was looking where she fled to, my face red and my mouth agape. I could see Lilith smirking at me from the doorway. Lilith, what the heck? Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you, but this situation is quite serious. Normally, I'd let Ellie tell she wanted to you and silently cheer her on, but you need to calm down immediately. What she said left me confused in more ways than one. What did Ellie want to tell me? And what did she mean by something serious? Don't take too long, alright? The elevator is just right out the door. With that, she left the room, leaving me quite flabbergasted. And anyway, in any case, I shake my head. I can always ask Ellie later, right? I get up and prepare to leave the room, taking my things around the table and getting myself ready for the possible long talk. I arrive at the room of Looney's house. Everyone is sitting at the dining table. Looney looked up at me and got up. Looney, the moment she got near me, I was pulled in a tight embrace. I was surprised and started blushing all of a sudden at the sudden action, and I need to drink. Holy hell, that's a lot of talking. I've been talking for how long? 1 hour and 11 minutes. Wow. I'm a lot calmer now, but thank all the gods I know that you are alright. She lets out a sigh of relief as she says that and slowly lets go of me, beckoning me to take a seat. I can see Ellie is already there. She's sitting on the table, trying not to look at me, while a cute blush covers her cheeks. I decide to sit on the chair right behind where she is. She doesn't move anyway. How do you feel? I smiled at her. Even if she can't see it, she's still concerned about me. Even after being spooked by Lilith. I'm fine, Ellie, thanks. I can see Ellie's nodding her head before getting quiet again. She must be tired, trying to get her composure back from the discussion we are about to have, although she does gird herself a bit closer to me. Both Lilith and Looney sit across from us. I can tell this will be a serious discussion, so I straighten myself up. Oh my god. Looney was looking at both me and Ellie with a serious face. This expression is the same one she had during the corruption incident when she helped me out. This is not Looney, the crazy duck lady, but rather Looney, creator of Looneyverse. Before we started, I might ask, Rimoto, are you still feeling ill? I shake my head at her while feeling slightly sore from the experience. I am otherwise fine. Don't worry, I'm better now. If anything, I'm in need of a bath. And while I normally don't mind the smell of passionate sweat, it's better to smell good, right? Ah! Lilith and Louie lets out a small laugh, while Ellie looks at me with a amused expression. I smirk at them. Then I guess I should explain my findings. With a snap of her fingers, a blue, translucent screen appeared in the middle of the table between us. This is mostly for effect, but in that screen, we can see raw data I collected from the GPS I gave you, Raimundo. What does it mean? When did she take the UGPS back anyway? Meh, it was probably when I was sleeping. The important point is that spear in the middle. She pointed to the spear with a red square inside it. The spear is used to represent a 3D space, while the square is used to represent a 2D space. A 2D one, you Rainbow somehow end up inside the square. But how? And why did I get crushed last time too? I know Lilith filled me with what you told me, but told her, but I can only assume. The fact is, a 3D being simply cannot survive in inside of 2D space. There's not enough spatial space, with only a few expansions. Higher dimensional beings would get crushed into flatness. So if you put a fat person inside of 2D space, they will become an oversized flat pancake. Thanks. But Looney, shouldn't a 3D being be easily able to interact with the 2D space? That is normal. That is normally the case. Drawings aren't an example of that, but inside a 2D plane, that's a completely different story. Yeah, that is. Being like me, who creates the world through, though, can easily survive in such places. Some of the worlds I made were in 2D after all. The point is, Raymond, you are very lucky to have survived. I see, but still, I never asked the sword to take me there. Those 2 times. The sword would nearly purposefully want to hurt you. Would never purposely want to hurt you, Raymond. Not again. Not anymore. Not ever. Something must with its teleportation ability. Ellie looks very upset at the idea of someone using the sword to hurt me. Indeed, something or someone forced you in there. Do you think it was anything to do with those mysterious creatures you fought? It actually might. Those things, they distort the space around them. And they both looked and felt like something that should not exist. Everyone looked to be deep in thought after what I said. But wait, there's more. There was a red coffin. A coffin? Yeah, a red coffin. It was surrounded by chains, linked to seal. They had the symbols for each element, by the way. Maybe whatever is inside is responsible for this madness. I'd like to concur. You say that you felt ill the moment you look at it, right? I nod. It was like I felt like corruption, but different. Like breathing smoke from a volcano, I guess. This is deeply unsettling. We all stood intently. After that, after a few moments, then he sighed, and with another snap, the blue screen disappeared. We can't continue tomorrow. I need to research this a little. She looks me straight in the eye, but her expression is soft. Raimundo, after what happened today, I'd like you to sleep here today. If that's alright with you. I am a little shocked, but not in a bad way. So I finally get to sleep in Looney's house, huh? Although I wish it was under better circumstances. I don't have a problem with it. If you'll have me, I'll be in my best behavior. Nah, don't worry too much. There is a bath in the room you were in. I made some common shampoo and soap for you to bathe with. Make yourself at home. Now, come with me, love. I might need your help with this. Oh, but I want to clean home. Oh my god. He needs to rest, love. Now come on. What? Oh, fine. Before that, you should eat something, right? Huh? Now that you mention this, I am rather hungry. Yeah, I guess I should, Ellie giggles at me before flowing to the kitchen. Then it might not be much, but we do have food left from earlier. I heat it up for you, thanks. The rest of the day was spent with me and Ellie making small talk, as I had a rather delicious improvised dinner. After that, she bid me goodnight and told me to go back to my room. After taking a bath, I settled down on the bed. I went to think about what happened today, but I'm so tired. Guess I have to do that tomorrow. And with that, I'm gonna end the video. So, Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Remember the day 1? Well, I redid that one. Well, I did not redo the video, but I did replay it. The second option that we had about Ellie, it was actually quite heartwarming and sad. But either way, leave a like, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. And tell me down in the comments what else you want me to with this. And have a wonderful day. Goodbye.